Hello, all of you beautiful people on the internet, whatever cave you may be in. We are Team 84. I will be one of your hosts, Typical Thieves, and today I'm joined by.
Kirby Fighter 25.
I totally didn't fuck that up. That's why I paused. And we have an interesting idea for y'all today.
It's a stream, so this is going to be one of the best streams we have ever done.
It's gonna be huge.
Okay, so basically, what we are doing today is we are going to be making a list of games for either future video or podcast episode. And you guys can chip in. You have chat. We have access to the chat. We are going to be making a list of video games. We're going to be putting them in this list. So, the first game we have to put in, do I have Black Ops 2 yet?
We
Black Ops 1.
have Black Ops 2, GTA 5, we'll add Black Ops 1, Garfield Kart,
The best.
Left 4 Dead 2, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, and Portal 2. And something else I want to clarify. This stream is going to be solely you guys and us thinking of games to add.
There's not going to be anything else because we need this for a future video.
Then
Or-
the next part, or hopefully next stream we do, I don't know if it'll be the next stream, but also, hey Hobmir, what's up? And the next stream we do, the part 2 of this, will be us ranking them in said tier list.
And, okay, yeah. So, if I open my Steam library right now, here are some of the top games. Among Us.
Should we add that one?
Yes.
Alright. Also, what I'm going to do quick, I'm going to pull up a lo-fi, like a non-copyright lo-fi playlist from the... What's the...
Our affiliate,
What is their name?
Our affiliate, Chill Hop, that's their name. I remember our affiliate name, yes I do.
Chill Hop? You might have to do the login stuff for Chill Hop, because I don't remember. You think I do?
Yes.
You're the one who made the agreement.
Shush.
I mean, Chill Hop is the best.
Yeah, I definitely remember a login.
I don't know, for real though, they're cool.
How do I sign in? How do I sign in? Is it this? No, we already have an account.
Become a creator. We've been a creator since March of 2020, Chief.
Oh, I think this is it. Yes, I remember a login how to get to the login screen.
Exactly how many agreements and partnerships did you make in the,
No idea.
2 months that I wasn't here?
Okay, so we have this and
Endless Sunday.
here we go. Get started. Yep.
Dashboard.
Hey. We have this up.
I can adjust the actual level of the audio, but if you just play some stuff...
Cool. You can adjust that if needed.
I think that'll probably be good. I'm gonna turn our actual audio down so it doesn't echo, but... And the next thing I'm gonna do is pull this up and minimize it so that it's on this screen.
We do have a password manager, however, it's on my personal computer and not Kirby's. As I'm the one who normally streams. Okay, so first, Among Us.
Among Us.
I think that would be a very sexy item. Red.
Yes. I don't know if it has the proper thing, though. Yes, the folder's just called shit. What of it?
Next game is gonna be a... Wait a minute.
Ooh, we need to play that game again.
Battle
We need to play that game again. That game's fun. When's the last time we streamed that game? Shit. Weren't we on, like, course to beat the whole game?
You think so?
Because last time I remember us playing the game, we were like a level away from the end.
I don't like this game, but Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2022,
Ugh.
aka Warzone 2.0.
I feel like at that point we should just add Warzone 2. If y'all got any suggestions for games that we can put in, we're looking right at chat.
Changed.
I don't have any experience with that game. Warzone 2.0. We can add Scriblio.
We could, but I have a lot of experience with Changed, so
Gunfire Reborn and Smash Bros.
Dead Rising 2.
Oh, shit. Okay, I can't add these quick enough, so we're gonna have to.
I will slow down.
Call of Duty Warzone 2. I'm trying to find a good logo.
This one.
None of them are Warzone 2, though. They're all just normal Warzone. Fuck. Let me just add this one. Sure. I don't know about Gunfire. I don't think any of the...
I don't think we have enough experience to do that.
I know you do, but neither of us do. I played the game like maybe 5 times and then was like, alright.
Is it changed?
I do want to add Scriblio, though.
That is.
Scriblio changed. Dead Rising 2.
We don't. I want to add this game, but we don't have enough.
Actually, this one.
I'm not gonna speak it up.
Do not speak the devil's name out loud. I also realized the flaw in this in the fact that we might end up only adding games that we like and we know are good.
That's why we have chat. Because if we have played that game enough that they speak of,
okay,
the Ducto.
we could do Smash Bros. I guess. What Smash Bros would you want? Ultimate?
I don't know about this game. Firewatch?
I have not played that game.
I have played it to its entirety twice.
Is that the game where like you find out that your girlfriend is sick and you have the opportunity to cheat on her?
No, I don't think.
There was like
You find out your girlfriend is sick and you take a job as a a fire tower watchman.
Yeah, I think I've seen it, but I know in that game you get the opportunity to cheat on her and you can choose whether you do or don't. Okay, save image. I'm gonna add them in bursts. Okay, I just know Firewatch, if it's the game I'm thinking of, got really sad later in the game. Like, it got really depressing. I've only watched Jacksepticeye play it like twice.
Team Fortress 2.
Bet.
No?
I'd skate around that one.
Tomb Raider?
Fire Emblem I have not played. I'm not a Legend of Zelda fan. And Pokemon, it would depend what game. I've only played like 2 Pokemon games. Oh yeah, we definitely need Minecraft.
Have you ever played You Have 10 Seconds?
No, but I've heard of the game. I don't even know what it's about.
Okay, it's a game where you play as a block who has 10 seconds.
I mean, I guess the game speaks for itself.
Portal 1.
Yeah, I guess.
Plague Inc.
Also, I severely underestimated the amount of games we were going to get to add to this. The original Portal.
Payday 2. I'm not even remembering all the games I'm listing.
The only 2 Pokemon games I've played enough to have an opinion of are Omega Ruby and Ultra Sun.
Life is Strange 1 and Life is Strange 2. If you've ever played those.
Neither. I've played neither of them. I'll add the first one. Life is Strange.
Hitman 3.
This folder is going to get so big so quickly. Yeah, they did make a third one. This was really recent, if I remember correctly. What if I opened my Steam library?
Goose, goose, duck.
This is what's in my Steam library. I don't have anything bad, so you can't yell at me for it, but like...
The security software tool, Glasswire. Because that is for some reason in my Steam library.
Do y'all see anything in this list that you want added?
Finger bones?
What?
You had me play it with you. Finger bones.
Finger bones. Can I see the wallet? I don't remember ever getting that game. Are you sure it was me and not somebody else?
I am pretty sure with you. Or Cry of Fear.
Cry of Fear was probably the one I wanted you to get.
Add Cry of Fear.
Cry of Fear is such a classic, though. It's so good.
Do we have Dead Rising 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cry of Fear is such a fucking good game.
Counter-Strike, Global Offensive.
I've...
Would that even be fair to add CSGO, being they're making a second one?
I see they're victim to the exact same trope that I've kind of got pissed off at in recent years. Them making a second one instead of just updating the first one.
Well, the second one is an update to the first one. It's just CSGO Source 2.0. Okay, I have no idea what this game is because it has no logo.
Weird.
It looks like a sideways mountain. Maybe it's the software Blender. They changed their Steam logo way too much.
I have 6 hours in this game. I thought I had way less than that.
Apex Legends.
Oh, I remember why I have 6 hours, because I played it with Trevin Pro like twice, and we spent the game actually trying to beat it, and then it got really boring.
Yeah, we did that a few times, and then I just uninstalled it.
Yeah, I got bored of it.
Me too.
I could add Phasmophobia, but I don't know if you've ever had any experience with that game.
Apex Legends. And Fortnite.
If we're adding Fortnite, then we're definitely adding Phasmophobia.
Oh, we need Jackbox.
Which one, though?
Jackbox 1 and Jackbox 5.
Call me insane, but I still think the first Jackbox is the best one. I still think the first one is the best one. Okay, which one do you think is the best one?
I think Jackbox, I think it was 3 is the best one. I don't remember which one. It was the one that had...
Okay, Apex Legends. The first one is the one that had, like, word spud in the first Fibbage, right?
Like, I don't remember what it was, but it was... Remember, we played it a few times. It was the one that was on the ship.
Oh, the one where you have to tell stand-up jokes?
The one that's basically a bunch of different mini-games in one mini-game. And you have to try to figure out who is killing everyone.
That wasn't on the boat, that was in the mansion.
No.
There was one in a mansion where it was basically a murder mystery thing. Also, yeah, we're only doing video games. We're limiting the list of video games.
Do you have change?
Yeah, I had it changed really early.
Do you have Half-Life 2?
No.
Add Half-Life 2.
I want to add Gary's mod, but I know how you feel about that game.
Just add it.
If I add it, will you agree to not let thing that happened influence your decision?
Yeah.
Just
Because
make
I can read the game still, I just refuse to play it.
I only play the game now because Trevin has the game and he's trying to get into it. Okay, Half-Life. I'm just a big proprietor of not letting past experiences ruin how you feel about the game. Half-Life 2...
Should we add Fortnite Save the World? Because that's technically different. It was basically Fortnite before they did what they did to it.
Who plays Save the World anymore?
I do. It's good.
Well, that doesn't matter.
It's a PvE mode. Well, PvE mode. Geometry Dash?
I mean, do you disagree?
Beat Saber?
Beat Saber's fun.
Beat Saber.
When's the last time you even got to play Beat Saber before, you know, what happened?
I think it was like 4 days before.
Seriously, Beat Saber is fun.
I still own it.
But yeah, Beat Saber's fun. Like, that's one of the main Oculus games I have that genuinely is a shit ton of fun.
Get it on Steam and install, like, custom maps.
I wanna do that. You can mod, it isn't a jailbreak, but you can mod your Oculus to allow online search, and I want to do it. Skyrim?
Sure. And Fallout 4.
I hate both of those games, unironically. I hate Skyrim and I hate Fallout.
Persona 5.
I won't get into details about why I hate Skyrim and Fallout, but I hate both Skyrim and Fallout, like, with a passion.
Persona 5.
Fallout 4 specifically, because there's, like, I think 5 Fallout games.
There's Fallout.
New Vegas, there's the one before New Vegas, there's 4, there's 3.
There's Fallout 76.
Yeah, there's like 5, 6 of them. What was the other one you said besides Fallout and Skyrim?
Persona 5 Royal.
It's kind of a bop, though.
It is. Hopefully I don't have to contact them because they try to send it to PayPal. I don't think I played this game enough. How about
I mean, okay.
I love you, Colonel Sanders. A finger-looking good dating simulator. We have to add I love you, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator.
I need to play this game more. I got Elevator and I wanted to play it because it's a good game, but
But I love you, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator on the list. Or
do it instead. Should we add SCP Containment Breach?
if you want.
It's like Slender Man. It's such a classic. I've been trying for us to do a Team 84, one more Team 84 stream on SCP, because the one stream that me and a certain someone did is still, to this day, the most viewed live stream on the Team 84 channel. Okay, yeah, I just remembered. What was the full title?
I love you, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. What's chat saying?
Nothing yet. Other than the Skyrim thing, nothing yet. The first title I see is What the Fuck Am I Playing?
What the fuck am I playing? That's a good question, actually.
I mean, for real though. I just looked at my Steam library and this is everything I have. Changed, Cult of the Lamb, Final Fantasy V, Geometry Dash, Gunfire Reborn, Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight, that's a fun game. Left 4 Dead 2, Mini Motorways. Should we add Hollow Knight? I haven't played it a lot, but I know it's fun.
The Walking Dead.
Which episode?
1, it's a classic.
As long as we can restrict it to only the first one.
Tomb Raider?
Yeah.
The Stanley Parable.
That's another game that's been on my to-play list that I haven't played yet. Hollow Knight.
VR chat?
I don't know. I haven't played VR Chat in forever.
Project Name.
I don't even know what that game is.
It's a game that's Project is Name.
Nailed it.
It's on Steam.
Oh yeah, did you ever play this?
Yeah. I think I beat it, I'm not sure. Metro 2023.
I don't think I've ever heard of that one either. I'm gonna sneeze.
Meg Runner? Mafia?
And it's gone. This still, to me, is the best Mortal Kombat game. Y'all can say what you want, but to me, this is the best Mortal Kombat game.
For Honor.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
I have it multiple times because the devs did multiple free giveaways on Steam. The game was that bad that the devs had to start giving it away to get players.
This game I don't even think has enough of a player base for me to add it.
What is it?
Dark Deception.
Never heard of it.
Oh? Maybe?
I have not played it enough.
Has Plutonium been added yet? We just decided to add base Black Ops 2.
Yeah, base Black Ops 2. Doki Doki Literature Club.
My Vietnam flashbacks are intensifying and I hate it.
Dirt 3.
Dirt 4 is better.
Dirt 4.
Crunker.
Crunker.
That's another game we need to play again.
Have you ever played any of the Forza Horizon games?
I know of their existence, I've never played them.
Oh man. Oh dear.
We can dance if we want to. Alright, chat, remind us. Set a reminder or something. We have to play Crunker again at some point. Crunker, and what was the other one? Five Nights at Freddy's is pretty bustin', you should add that. We did... Okay.
Just add it.
What one? Because there's like...
One.
There's like 8.
Add one.
The original?
Yeah, there.
It's probably better we keep it to just the original. Shit. I accidentally typed the...
And the Ink Machine?
Which chapter?
1.
Didn't they just add chapter 4?
No idea.
Okay, to be fair, I know you hate Five Nights at Freddy's, but you cannot deny how good the first game is. The first game is actually really good. Have you played the first game?
Yes, I have. You actually had me play it on stream before.
On stream?
Yes, on my main channel. That you know of.
Wait, since when?
I took the video down. I hate the game.
Did you delete the video or did you just private it?
I deleted it.
Fuck. I was gonna say, I wanted evidence to this because I don't remember this ever
Do you
happening.
have Subnautica up there?
No.
Because, like, well, it's Trevor Crow who made me play that on stream.
I remember, it was right after we had an argument and you guys went and played Subnautica. It's like, you fucking assholes.
Neopets?
What the fuck is that?
You've never heard of Neopets?
No, but I remember fucking... It wasn't a massive argument, but we just got done with a pretty heated argument, and I was about to go to bed, and I look, and on my phone I see Typical Thieves is live playing, they're swimming with E-Fish. I'm like, you fucking asshole.
Wait, I know the perfect game. Hang on.
Subnautica's goated, you cannot convince me otherwise. Wait, how big is the resolution for this image?
Dead or Alive 6.
There's 6 of them?
Yeah.
Dead or Alive isn't that Battle Royale game, is it? Or not Battle Royale, the Mortal Kombat style game?
It's a fighter.
Yeah, that's the genre I was thinking of. Below Zero is also really good, but the first Subnautica's goated. Dead or Alive. Seeks. Add Duck Life.
Add Run.
Wait, which run's your favorite?
1.
I don't know,
Double G.
the third one's great. I spent most of my time with the third one. Have any of y'all played Dark Souls? I played the first one. I picked up the first one remastered on Switch, and I played it for about 8 hours.
I own it on GOG, I think, and I played it for a bit, but then I was like, this isn't my type of game.
The first Dark Souls was really good, but yeah, I got turned off from the game.
Do we have Scribblia?
Yeah. Okay.
Gartic Phone?
If Scriblio is like the dad of the household, then Gartic Phone is that annoying younger brother who nobody wanted.
Do we have Grand Theft Auto 5?
Yes. I'm adding Duck Life 4 just because.
Dog Life is actually good. I used to play that all the time in class on Cool Math, I think it was.
Yeah, no one ever did their work in the computer lab, so we just sat in cool math
Back,
games.
Fake Future is the one who introduced me to Cool Math, actually.
Cool Math is still up.
It is. They actually ran a verified me on campaign Twitter before Muskie bought it.
Really?
Yeah, and they actually got, I think they got verified that way, I can't remember.
Nice.
But now Twitter is removing all those marks.
Add wallpaper engine. Yes.
I own Wallpaper Engine. It's such a beautiful game. I have probably millions of hours on it because I never shut off my PC.
Literally, my wallpaper right now is this. This is literally my wallpaper.
I don't remember when mine is. Hang on, let me check.
It's not from Wallpaper Engine, but this is literally my wallpaper.
Let me check what mine is.
It's Joy of Creation B+.
Let me turn on my PC quick. Activating. Please wait.
Do this, Jess.
External connection. Outgoing.
We could add this game even though frickin' Moonbit Studios never got back to us.
It's a Playhouse Playhouse or whatever.
Yeah, Mr. Hop's Playhouse.
I've never played it, but if you really want to.
So, funny thing, this happened a long ass time ago, which is why I'm even telling this story. When the second Mr. Hop's Playhouse first came out, we were going to try and schedule an interview with one of the directors or developers of Mr. Hop's Playhouse to come on for an interview. So the only real way to communicate with them is through their Instagram, so we made an Instagram account for Team 84 and had a pretty professional message and said, we'd like to request one of you representatives to come on for an interview. They didn't even read the friggin' message.
The freaking audacity to not even read it.
They straight up didn't even read it.
This is my wallpaper.
Bruh.
It's actually animated because it has a glitch effect.
If I turn my wallpaper engine on...
Please don't be anything appropriate.
No, it's not. I know on my right screen, my wallpaper is, it's literally this.
Okay, valid.
On my right screen, it's this. It's the SCP logo.
Oh, so you haven't changed it in like a year.
It used to be something different. My right screen used to be a Misty thing from Black Ops 2, until I finally decided to change it. I don't even remember... Okay, we're getting sidetracked, but the point is I don't remember the last time I've actually, like, opened and scrolled through Wallpaper Engine. I picked this one because Joy of Creation is actually a fun game.
How about... The Sims?
Which one?
Sims 3.
I mean, we could.
Tabletop Sim? Or have you never played that?
Never played it. I feel like we should keep it to one game per franchise from here on out, just to not crowd the tier list, because there's already 37 pictures in the play. Original splash art. Okay.
Warframe?
I still want to get you into Warframe, because I know you...
I've played it,
Yeah, I know.
I don't want it.
Say I know you're into it, but like they finally fixed the crossplay issues. We were able to add Skyrim Gamer to the clan, even though he was on PlayStation and I'm on Switch. So if you do still have the game, we could finally get you into the clan. We actually could all play it for once. Honestly, why not do Warframe?
How about You Are the Weapon?
Yes, genius. I guarantee you, no one even knows what the game is.
They will find out soon when they watch the upcoming project.
Yep. You know what's funny? The developer in the Steam logs for the game, when we reopened it that one time, said that he made a bunch of updates to the game because he did not expect as many people to be into the game as there are.
He said it was a joke game.
Yeah, he literally was like, this is a game I made as a joke, and now a shit ton of people are getting into it, so I made a bunch of updates to the game. Wait,
War Thunder?
I've never heard of that game. Wait, I can prove it. Hold on. I'm uncertain about this game. It was really meant as a joke project, and being a joke project, I didn't plan on this game blowing up.
Warface?
Didn't we prove that that game is a Trojan?
I have no idea.
Or at least had, like, Trojan,
Aspects, or at least it acted somewhat like one.
I don't know why it acted like that for you, because I was able to delete it off my system with ease.
Tom Clancy's Recon Phantoms?
I've heard of Six Siege, but I haven't heard of the other one that you're talking about. Recon what?
That one.
Ghost Recon Phantom. Or Phantoms.
I do not remember buying this game though. My last time I played it was 2016. And I have 65 minutes on it actually.
I would say if you got the game within the last 2 weeks, you could refund it, but
Well, I owned it since 2016 apparently. So.
yeah, so I think that time frame is long past. Okay, what's another game?
Gotham Knights. I hate that game. I didn't even pay for it and I wanted a refund.
You probably don't know what this game is. It's an indie game, but it was free. I picked it up and I played it, and it's cool enough.
Do I have split it?
I have it on Steam, but I haven't played it because it's 15 gigs. Didn't this game's popularity die really quickly?
Yes.
Like, I remember seeing news about this game for less than a week, and then once that week ended, like, nobody was talking about the game anymore. Yeah, getting over it. Minor bug fixed for M1 Max. The only reason people play this game now is for mods.
There's mods for it. Getting over it with Bennett Fetty or whatever.
Yeah, people have made a shit ton of mods for the game.
How do you even mod a game like that?
Well, it's really simple. Like, give me Steam points and a picture of a potato.
How many awards does it have?
Awards?
Steam awards?
3.
Oh my god.
Beat the game
No,
once.
not achievements. Click on the post itself. Scroll down. Click on the post itself. Scroll down more. Click on the post
Oh,
itself.
this. You mean for that? I thought you meant for the game.
None. Okay. Iron one. What's that? Oh, Terraria. We need to add Terraria.
Probably, yeah. Terraria. Yeah, you could add getting over it. Yeah, the achievements for getting over it are beat it once, beat it twice, and beat it 50 times. Oh, you know Bennett Foddy is the guy who made Quap.
No.
Is it Terraria or Terraria?
I think it's Terraria.
I've heard people say Terraria, but I say Terraria. We have 42 games. Okay, I'm gonna add the ones we haven't added.
Just push Control A, then remove the ones you already added. It would be a lot easier.
Control A.
Yeah, then push Control and click the ones you already added.
Boom, 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 boom. Warzone. Okay, yeah. Yeah, look at all those games.
You think that's enough?
It's 41. We've only been streaming for 34 minutes, so we could have the rest of the stream be us ranking them.
Yeah. We don't want to spoil the video. Just yet.
But if we add any more, it's going to be way too damn crowded. I think we should just have the video end off, or the stream end off by us ranking them.
Okay, if you really want.
Okay, submit. The only other reason I say that is just because, at this rate, it'd be really stupid to, stretch it out into 2, because then at that point it seemed like that's perfect content. Ignore the description. Ignore the description.
Did you put it as?
Team 84,
Inside joke.
Again, like, yeah, nobody is going to understand what we mean by that. gonna add a new row below that says not sure. For games that we added, but we don't have enough of an opinion about. Not sure enough. And make it gray. Okay, presenting the Team 84 game tier list. All from chat. Okay, I think it's randomized which ones that are added. So first is Portal 2.
A tier. Highest you can go.
Highest A tier?
Yeah.
Alright, and if chat has any objections, we can move stuff around. Kirby in the Forgotten Land. Call me nuts, but I want to put it above Portal 2.
No. I object.
Why?
Because it's not as iconic.
It's a better game. It's not as iconic, but the game is easily 5 stars. Tell me someone else has played Forgotten Land who can back me up here. It is such a good game. There's only one Kirby game that's better than it, and we didn't put it on the list. We have to break the tiebreaker. Should it be above or below Portal 2? Well, above would be anything this and beyond, and below would just be anything this and beyond. So, just have to clarify. If they say below, I'll put it in A below Portal 2, but if it's above, I'm putting it in S. Y'all get to decide. This is a vibe, though.
It is.
Thanks to Chill Hop. Yep.
You have the legal disclaimer in the description, right?
I'm pretty sure I do. If not, I can add it. I mean, I don't think it'd be that big of a deal to add it. Good word, but like, Streamlabs auto kind of deletes the description. So.
Fine, just put it like directly above Portal 2 if they don't respond.
I generally like Nintendo style games more than other types. I won't put it in S, but it's still really fucking good. Just trust me. I'm not saying this to you, I'm saying this to chat. Just, if you do not believe me, buy Kirby in the Forgotten Land and play it for more than an hour and you will agree with me. Left 4 Dead 2.
Below Portal.
It's still really good though.
Yeah, but it's below Portal.
I can think of a few complaints. Like, there's a decent few campaigns, but I feel like they should have kept the game updated and kept adding more. They did the newest update with The Last Stand, and that was good, but like I feel like they should have kept doing that.
I agree.
I'm trying to think of positives and negatives to go together. What's another negative about Left 4 Dead 2?
I would say one of the negatives is how repetitive it can sometimes get. But then again, the same thing could be said about Portal. Being Portal isn't a zombie board game.
At least Portal 2 lets the story make it seem like you're doing something different and fighting for something different. And the level design keeps changing with Portal, whereas Left 4 Dead, you kind of just walk here, kill that, yada yada. The only other complaint I can say about Left 4 Dead 2 is that the zombie AI can be really annoying and buggy sometimes. Not a lot of the time, but sometimes it can be a massive detriment to the gameplay. Like, I've had zombies straight up just camp on me when they're not supposed to before, and it sucks. I've had spitters glitch and spit through walls to kill me before. Same with smokers.
Or when chargers somehow launch you outside the map.
Yeah, it's annoying. But yeah, high B or low A?
Mid B. But we have nothing else in B, so just put it in B.
Alright. Again, if you have any suggestions or objections, Garfield card.
For the memes, I want to put it in high tier.
Do you want a fair rating or a 100% meme rating?
Meme rating for at least the best.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Okay. So, C tier. Because Social Club exists. I don't know if it's fair to rate it like that, but
Also C tier, I would put it in B, but I might be one of the only people who thinks the story mode was way too long.
I don't think it was long enough.
I didn't finish the story, but I remember sitting there and I played a shit ton of missions and there were still a lot more to go, and I'm like, fuck, this is taking way too long. Black Ops 2.
High. Or B, or whatever the top one is. S tier.
I can't help but remember all the bugs in the game. And just the fact that Plutonium was made by a few people who just wanted to bug fix the game, and it is infinitely better than the official release. I think that alone keeps it out of S.
But it's one of the only games where people went out of the way to do that. And also has us playing a decade-old game a decade later.
The fact that people have to go and bug fix it, or even want to begin with, just proves Activision's.
So, high A.
Yeah, I think it doesn't deserve S.
High
Alright, I guess that's fair. The original run.
A. B tier, because it was limited by Flash, but at the same time, that shit was the bomb.
Okay, Dark Souls Remastered. I feel like this is one of the only games that's too hard. I know it's notorious for being difficult, but I've been told by several people that to even play the game, you have to learn how to basically... I've been told by several people that if you... For every fight, regardless of how big or small it is, if you do not make use of your invincibility frames, you're gonna die. And I feel like if you have to resort to that level to even play the damn game, then it's way too hard. You could say it's a skill issue all you want, but like the standard of too difficult exists, and I feel like Dark Souls is definitely in that boat. Because you can make a fight hard all you want, but if I have to abuse the game to get anywhere, then what's the point?
So, low C. Kind of a happy medium.
I'd say high C. Because Dark Souls is still iconic. But yeah, You want it in? You want Dark Souls in high B?
I don't agree.
Like, yeah, it's iconic and it's a fun game, but like I said, the fact that you literally have to abuse game physics to even make it past like the starting area is a massive turnoff. Like, hear me out. If you're applying for
Okay, just low B is what I would go with.
Let's make an analogy. If you're applying for a gymnastics class, and you know it's going to be difficult, but you think it's possible, and the director straight up comes out and tells you you have to be able to do 3 backflips in a row perfectly to even get into the class, don't you think that'd be a little too hard?
No idea.
Like, I'll settle for mid B, but high B, eh. I'll put it in between the two. Bendy and the Ink Machine Chapter 1.
I liked it. I liked it from what I could play before the developers completely screwed the Steam install. So, because of that, it deserves the lowest rating it can get. I loved the game, don't get me wrong, but years ago the devs screwed the Steam install and you can't play it without pirating it, because when you download it, it downloads 0 bytes.
Bruh.
The entire game download on Steam is 0 bytes, and they're charging you for that.
Among Us. This is a discussion topic, because I will not lie.
C.
The game, when it was in full swing and we were playing it, could be fun a lot of the time.
I want to say C.
It had an interesting premise. If we're looking at the game without ignoring a lot of the other parts. But other than the fact that it kind of got ruined after a while, it had an interesting premise, trying to suss one out, no pun intended, and say, alright, which one of you is lying? I just have to find out which. It's an interesting premise, and it made for a fun game, but the community absolutely murdered the game. Like, the fan base killed Among Us. Like, pretty hard.
I don't know how many players it still has, even. Actually, I'm gonna check the game stats.
Same thing with Five Nights at Freddy's. the art for Five Nights at Freddy's was harmless at first. It was people making genuine fan art and like um, comic book adaptations, but then the people who were just horny came in and started making lewd pictures and started sexualizing the characters, and the fan base killed the series.
Among Us has 7,000 players right now.
That's probably way lower than what it was in like 2020.
I can actually check that. That's the pricing history. I'm not looking at that. I am looking at the game charts.
Wasn't it always $5?
The game Steam charts. So it has 7,000 players right now, 9,000 players peaking in 24 hours, and 447,000 players max in its lifetime, which was a 3-year peak. 3 years ago.
That honestly seems still way, way lower than I expected. I expected it to be in the millions.
447,000 at least on Steam.
I genuinely expected to hear a million in there. Like, I expected 1.2 or 1.3 mil, because it was all over the internet in 2020.
Raw data does not lie. Sometimes.
Among Us is a yin and yang experience because there's a decent chance that if you're not trolling or genuinely trying to play the game, you're going to have a good time.
Go
But
back to the stream.
I was going to text you something.
Oh.
But it could really easily be ruined, and really easily is ruined. I wouldn't say D, but definitely not A.
I want to say C tier. Low C tier.
Battle Block Theater.
Big top. You have to say it like some
Battle Block Theater. Did you want League player numbers, which is measured in millions? I don't know. I just expected it to be in millions from the sheer amount of people that I knew were playing the game. But Battle Block Theater. I still think in 2023 that this game is fun as hell. It's great. I love Battle Block Theater. It can get a little boring, but it never stops being fun. Like, even in the later stages of the game, it's fun.
What's the next game for Leo?
Battle Block Theater.
I don't know if I really care for it, but it was fun.
It is fun.
Medium C.
I was gonna put it right here.
Yeah, that's medium C.
This is medium B.
Oh, there. I can't see from this angle. It just looks like progress.
Now it's Scriglio. I feel like y'all turned on this game really hard. Like, it still is and can be very fun, but I feel like basically all of our friend group, except for me, turned on this game hard. And I have no idea why. I'm not basing my ranking off this, I'm just saying I feel like y'all completely hard turned on this game for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was a period where if it wasn't Xavier64 who I was asking to play the game, then nobody wanted to play it. I'm not saying that's how it is now. I'm saying there was a period where y'all like hard hated this game, and I still don't understand why. Hold on a sec. Alright, but yeah, I genuinely don't see why y'all hard turned on this game as much as you did. Like, yeah, it can be ruined easy, but the game still is fun if you let it be fun. Sure, it maybe isn't as fun as Portal or Black Ops, but it still is something you can easily rely on. It has really easy joining method. You can get a shit ton of people really quickly. It has good interaction with stream. Like, the only real complaint I have is that the charm wears off quickly, but with our friend group style bantering, you can extend how long its fun lifespan is. I don't think there's a real complaint with the game unless you have one.
If you have the right friend group, it's good. If you have the right friend group.
Yeah, if we got like me, you, and maybe 3 of the boys in, I think it would be incredibly fun and would last us for, I would dare to say, multiple streams before it would get boring.
It did last us multiple streams.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying I genuinely don't understand why y'all turned on the game as hard as you did.
Probably because of the incidents.
Yeah. But like the game itself never had anything wrong with it.
Stream doesn't know the incident, which is for the best.
Maybe in like 20 years I'll tell the story, but now it's not important. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, Scriblio isn't the greatest game ever, but it definitely deserves more credit than it gets. I'd say high B. Honestly.
Nah, that's given not enough credit. I would say A.
Where an A?
Low tier A.
Below Portal?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think this game does not get enough credit. Dead Rising 2. I don't know, this is all you.
Okay, so are we allowed to judge based on stability?
What do you mean by stability?
If how buggy the game is, how many times you have to deal with bugs, or we're just talking about sheer gameplay?
Bugs can be a factor, but I wouldn't like let your ranking be completely defined by bugs. Like, if I let my ranking be completely defined by bugs, then Subnautica would be D tier because the game is really buggy.
Okay, I want to say it's the yellow tier. I can't.
C?
Yeah, C tier.
Uh,
Medium C tier. Because I really love the game. Don't get me wrong, it's a masterpiece. However, there is a game-breaking bug. Since the developers never updated the devs never updated after Games for Windows Live shut down. So it has a lot of issues, crashes. Sometimes it just doesn't open and you have to force reboot your machine.
yeah, that's pretty major. Changed again. That's all you.
Low key. S tier.
Rude.
No, I'm not kidding. Low key S tier. For like a 2-man job, it's pretty packed. It has lots of players and a fan base that is still growing today.
Okay, I'm not saying this in a malicious way, but I think I found a basis that'll justify one of my decisions later then. I'm just gonna rank this now then while it's on my mind. Subnautica, I'm also putting this in S tier because the reasons I stated before, plus Subnautica was created by a very small team. Unknown Worlds was really small at this time.
I say go for S tier if you want.
They almost went bankrupt 3 times while making the first game, and the only reason they even had enough to finish it is because Jacksepticeye, along with a few other YouTubers, found the game and played it. And so many people loved the idea that they flooded Unknown Worlds Entertainment with money and they had enough to finish the game. And they did several events and made like a bunch of merch and keychains and stuff to say thank you to the audience for making them what they are. So for a small team that literally almost lost all of their money, I'd say Subnautica turned out pretty damn well. Okay, Smash Bros. Ultimate.
I don't like it. So my opinion would be biased.
I only don't like it solely because I think Brawl was better.
So do we agree lowest tier?
I mean, Hofmir suggested it, so I'll let him do the ranking for this one. But I played it like twice, and I'm like, okay, this is literally just Smash Bros. with a small graphical change and a little bit bigger roster. Like, there's not enough for a $70 price.
No, it's not. They're like $1 million DLC. For a second, I thought that sound was about to be the messenger call sound.
I was like, is Skyrim ever calling me? what I could say is the game has poor online besides that. Smash Bros. Ultimate is being ran down right now as one of those games where if you're not an amazing player, there's no point in you playing it. Brawlhalla suffers from this too. If you're not a god tier player, there's no point in playing the game online. Like, if you play the game online and you are not incredible, you are going to get wrecked and shat on.
Does it not have SK or SBMM, skill-based matchmaking?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Brawlhalla does. Like, I remember I did a stream where I was playing Brawlhalla, and a guy who, like, regularly won tournaments played, and he started categorizing basically every move I did, and was, like, talking to his friend, and he goes, how good is he? He's a low, mid-silver, and he was saying a bunch of terms and all that, and he was whipping my ass, and it's like, I feel like if you're playing Smash Bros. Like, local with your friends, then that's fine, but, like, I also feel like Nintendo has ran the Smash Bros. Well dry. There's only so many times you can remake the same game before people don't buy it anymore.
Kind of like Skyrim did.
Yeah, didn't they remake Skyrim like twice?
Only twice?
Because there's the original, there was online, and then they remade Skyrim again.
I'm pretty sure they made it like 1,000,000 times at this point.
Like, there's only so many times you can serve us the same dish before we're gonna stop eating it. I still think Smash Bros. Brawl was a better Smash Bros. Game, honestly. Like, I haven't played Ultimate a lot, I will say that, but from what I know of Ultimate and what I've played of Brawl, because I've played Brawl a shit ton, I think Brawl overall is a much better Smash Bros. Game. To avoid pissing off anybody, should we just put it in not sure enough?
No, I'd say it's very low tier.
Let's go with dead in the middle to satisfy us and also make it so that we're not just saying screw your opinion. Let's go literally the most middle it can be with the middle of B. Like, there's no more middle it could be after this. Team Fortress 2.
Very good game, but Valve kind of valved it and stopped updating it until people yelled at them. There's a bot crisis right now, and then even after that, it took the voice actors yelling for them to do shit about it. So I want to say the high key yellow.
Parent company often screws over the community, but as the game is good, the community decided to preserve. If you think it's high S tier, that's entirely your opinion. It's just, I feel like there's enough to criticize about the game where it can't truly be top tier. I mean, yes, you could criticize Subnautica a lot, but, like, I feel like... Okay, the main criticism for Subnautica is that the game is buggy, but I could also argue that the bugs make the experience better, because there's a lot of bugs that are really funny and actually add to the experience. Such as, there is a bug that the game will randomly take a creature and increase its speed by like 1,000% for a few seconds, so it is not uncommon for you to be swimming and see a creature just neum past your screen. And it's fucking hilarious.
They've not fixed it yet.
They have kept making pretty big patches over the course of the last like few years.
But they've not fixed that yet.
No, but it's so insignificant, why does it matter? They made a massive update recently that added a bunch of new like base parts, and they fixed a bunch of bugs with it.
What's the point of buying Subnautica 2 if they just keep updating Subnautica 1?
Touche. So where do you want to put Team Fortress 2?
Probably high tier yellow.
Alright, answer your question, because Subnautica Below Zero had a completely different story and a bunch of different aspects, whereas something like Warzone 1 and 2 are literally the same fucking game, just with a few touch-ups. Like, there's no difference. All they did in Warzone 2, from my experience, is update the text, add maybe one more new mode, and that's it. Like, that's all they did. That's dead-ass all they did. At least with Subnautica Below Zero, they added an entirely new story, a bunch of new characters, and the second game had way more voice actors, whereas the first game only had your PDA. Okay, first Portal. The first one.
Not as good as Portal 2.
I feel like the biggest change you can make to Portal 1 if you were to remake it today is make it much longer.
Yeah, but then that would kind of ruin the story, though. The charm.
I mean, you could also make that argument as to why Portal 3 should never get made, but, like, at the same time. Not as good as Left 4 Dead 2. I'd say it's better than Team Fortress 2.
Low key B.
Probably, yeah. This run is the shit. I need to get back into Payday 2.
I like it, however, it's very dated, and I just don't really have a good time playing it anymore.
Isn't literally the first mission you robbing a bank?
I don't remember the first mission.
Because I know there's a bunch of screenshots of, like, you in Payday 2 robbing a bank, but I don't remember what mission that was. I remember the game being fun, though, because I used to play it a decent bit when I was a lot younger, but I haven't played the game for, like, 4 years now. I remember the game being really fun. Where do you think it should go?
C.
High C?
Yeah.
My throat's getting sore. I need to take a drink. My throat's getting that burning sensation when you talk for too long.
We need to go faster.
Yeah, we need to hurry this up. Okay.
Life is Strange, I'm gonna go. Today's standards, it's a D.
We don't have to go, like, ultra speed through this, but I feel like we should pick up the pace a little. Hitman 3, that's all you.
Low key C.
Ooh. This is that good shit.
Low key C is a win.
Sounds like we're about to get down.
Or maybe low key A. Cry of Fear, I would say D, but that's up to you.
Cry of Fear, okay, you can't deny that Cry of Fear is a classic horror game. Like, it's up there with Slender and SCP for being, like, one of the oldest yet most classic horror games. I'm pretty sure it was made in the Half-Life 2 engine, but I think why it's so good is because the developers did a hell of a lot with what they had. Like, I won't even lie, Cry of Fear is a game that you load into and you see the first opening sequence and you expect it to be terrible, but the story actually progresses really nicely, and for what they had access to, they made it work really well. And I feel like a lot of zombie or horror games spam enemies at you after a while, but this game actually, like, has them strategically placed in, like, darker or more narrow places so that the scares are more effective.
What's the next game?
Fortnite.
D.
D. But I think, without overstating it, I think Cry of Fear has a low B. I think it still holds up pretty well. Maybe not. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say, I only say Fortnite is a D tier because last season it was all anime shit, and I don't care about anime that much.
Phasmophobia. Still making updates to the game. Like, they just released a patch, like, a day or two ago, and they released a major update with a bunch of new graphical changes, like, less than a month ago. Still is fun today, still holds up really well. And with the graphical updates, it still fits graphically wise with a bunch of newer horror games. I'd say high B, honestly.
Okay. Apex D.
Granted, the charm of Phasmophobia can wear off, but the best part is you can get a lobby of 4 of your friends, and even with your friends, it's still scary.
Okay, so let's move Fortnite to the one above, and then move Apex to the very back. Gmod, I would say, is probably a low-key orange tier.
Like, heavy orange or B? Because B is a mix of yellow and orange.
Four up, from the bottom.
Because, okay, if I had to criticize it, I will say that if you don't have a shit ton of add-ons installed and you're by yourself, it can be pretty boring, but come on, the game is incredibly fun when you're with your friends. It's a classic Valve game, and the sheer amount of possibilities...
It's not by Valve, it's by Facepunch.
Or...
It's running on the Valve engine, though.
Close enough. The possibilities of Gmod are endless.
That's like saying Epic Games made Borderlands, because Borderlands runs on Epic's engine.
I don't know, the point still is that the possibilities for Gmod are endless, and the fact that there's like 6 different game modes means you aren't limited to sandbox. Yeah, I'd say, you said low A?
Yeah, I think so.
Above or below Hitman?
Below.
Oops.
Half-Life 2, S tier. Low-key S tier, though.
Yeah.
What's that game?
Geometry Dash. Probably the most classic.
3 from the bottom, I would say.
The most classic mobile game.
Is it mobile?
Yeah, the main one it got popularity on was mobile.
Oh, I only played it PC.
You're gonna put it in D tier?
That's it, 3 up from bottom.
Oh, you mean boom, boom, boom. Okay, so B.
No.
A.
Literally one row below. That'd be...
Where in A?
No, one below that.
Yeah, one below top would be A. Unless you mean one below A, which would be B.
Right after Among Us. That's 3 up from the bottom.
2, 3, 1, 2. I still don't get what you mean by that. Okay, Beat Saber.
Beat Saber, low-key A tier.
I still feel like Beat Saber is a game that not a lot of people appreciate for what it is.
Skyrim D tier.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What game is that?
Also, just to quickly explain Skyrim, we're not hating on it just because we don't like Skyrim. I played the game for almost 2 to 3 hours, and I got really friggin' bored so quickly. Skyrim is one of those games that suffers from having too much to do. The player can have trouble and never truly settle in with one option, so you're kind of just left wandering. And every single motherfucking NPC I talked to either was 30 times my level, tried to kill me, or both.
What are they saying in the chat?
Geometry Dash is kind of meh in my opinion. I can see why it would be. I love it a lot,
Geometry Dash to me is just desktop mode Beat Saber.
but it's still good though.
Or I don't know if that would be OSU, that would be desktop Beat Saber.
That's the one where you have to hit the dots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fallout 4.
Low key. Below Among Us.
We got that jazz.
Persona 5 Rail. High key S. You can't go wrong with Joker. Or Lady On.
I'm putting it below Subnautica. It's still an S.
And also it's one of the only games I own a plush for, if that's how good it is.
That my opinion doesn't apply.
That's only Nintendo.
No, there's a creeper right there.
Oh, Creeper.
There's a creeper mug over there, next to my custom-made YouTube logo pillow. Which
You're in charge of SCP. That's entirely up to you.
well, I know you have to have some opinion about the game.
I don't like it. I hate it. That's why I'm saying it's up to you.
Again, it's a classic horror game. You cannot be denied that it's one of the OGs. It's probably one of the OGs of indie horror as a whole, or just horror as a whole, at least when it comes to gaming. But it can be, I'm trying to think of negatives. It can be really confusing if you aren't outright told what to do. There are a lot of threats. Like, for the entirety of Containment Breach, there's an SCP called 173 who the only way to counter him is to look at him dead in the eyes. And if you aren't looking at him dead in the eyes, he will literally teleport and snap your neck, immediately killing you. So if you aren't properly told how to defend against the SCPs, you can kind of be left in the dark. But the game still today even is incredibly scary. The multiplayer function only helps. It's getting better as time goes on. They're constantly updating the game. I'd say high key A, honestly. Above Scriblio, but below Portal.
I said below Scriblio.
That's fair.
Colonel Sanders. Low key B. I only added that as a joke.
Walking Dead Season 1.
Very memorable. Oh, damn.
The remix. Did we ever re-upload that? Oh no, you uploaded that to your Games channel, I forgot. The like the minute and a half long clip of us just going officer. God damn.
You can find that by looking at my YouTube or my Team 84 bio on team84official.com. Click on the team icon at the top right, or the hamburger menu if you're on a mobile device.
It genuinely sucks that we lost all that footage.
It do though.
Context, we did make a few episodes on us for his personal channel.
Idea, we remake that as a stream for 54.
Well, we did play The Walking Dead Season 1 in a couple streams, but that was a while ago. We also were going to play Minecraft Story Mode, and then we flopped hard on that idea, because neither of us wanted to do it after we said it.
I don't know if I even still have the game. I owned it from the Telltale website. However, Telltale shut down, so I don't know if I can still get the game like that.
I'm gonna just do a thing, don't mind me. Okay, Walking Dead Telltale series.
That's what I'm saying. It's like S tier, low key S.
Lowest S. Like lowest possible S. I would say high A, but I'll compromise on lowest S. Hollow Knight. I want to play the game. I genuinely loved the look of the game. I haven't.
I've played maybe 1/4 through, then then I never installed it.
I know it's a platforming game, but I really loved the art style of the game.
And after you know what happened, it didn't help.
So where would we put Hollow Knight? Do you have enough remembrance of what the game was like?
I would say one above D. Loki.
I'm putting it above Among Us. Crunker.
A tier.
Classic. I'm putting it mid-A.
It's very buggy.
It and Scriblio are kind of in the same vein, though. How do you put one over the other? Maybe I'm thinking of a different game that's platforming, but I remember Hollow Knight being a platforming game. My argument for why Scriblio should be higher is because Scriblio is much easier to pick up and join than Crunker.
What game? I was responding to a text. What game are we doing?
The game that's next to the original FNAF, but he was saying, yeah, I just remember Hollow Knight being a platforming thing, but I could very easily have been wrong. I kind of want to bump Subnautica higher, but like at the same time, that would mean I'd have to put it above Changed. Might have to do some rearranging. Okay, the original Five Nights at Freddy's.
Well, we have to make it quick.
Okay.
We have to make it very quick.
Yeah, I know. We only have a few games left. Five Nights at Freddy's, it's a classic game at this point. It revolutionized indie horror. You cannot deny the staple it left on the industry, and it has spawned several more games, a movie coming out soon, a bunch of books, a bunch of novels. So its success speaks for itself. As for the game itself, the first one still holds up. You can make some complaints about it, but I still think that it's a great idea. Mid-A. Above SCP.
Okay.
Dead or Alive 6.
C tier. Middle C.
Duck Life 4.
A tier. High key A.
It's the
Sims 3 D tier. Way too many add-ons.
Warframe. Hard to pick up.
C tier.
Mid.
Mid C.
I'd say Warframe is hard to pick up, but once you get into it, it's fun. Warface.
D.
Getting over it.
That's up to you. I've never played it except a few times.
Again, it's a novel idea, because rage games are popular, but this one gained a shit ton of success. The game is incredibly short, though. And once you beat it the first time, there's really nothing left to do except beat it over and over again, which almost nobody's going to have the patience for. So I'm going to say not low-key, but pretty low-C. Why the huge disparity between Hollow Knight and Subnautica, despite both coming from similar backgrounds, almost going broke and having massive success?
The gameplay.
Because Subnautica.
Because the gameplay and how iconic something is.
Because Subnautica. Okay, Terraria. It ain't Minecraft.
B tier. Low B.
And finally, Black Ops 2.
S
I
tier.
realize we never added Black Ops 1, but it's fine.
Maybe S or low key or high key B.
Wait, we added Black Ops 2 twice.
Then put it in don't know.
Whoops. Okay, for the final draft revision, just run through this quick. Is there anything immediately out the gate that you think should be changed?
Among Us to D tier.
ID. I don't know, if I had to give a legitimate reason for why Subnautica is so much higher, it's mainly because, like, come on, can you seriously? Can you look at Subnautica, the gameplay, the absolutely amazing visuals, the graphics, the sights, the S+ tier story, and compare it to Hollow Knight? Of all games, maybe we should put Hollow Knight higher, but it's no Subnautica. Here, I'll bump Hollow Knight to top of C, but I can't bring myself to bring Hollow Knight any higher. Well, I don't think Smash Bros is an S tier, as you said before, but like...
No, it's not.
I don't know, I'd still have a few gripes about the game. I could put it a little higher in B tier, but like... Especially if we're not letting personal bias out of the way. I'm trying to think if there's another major complaint for Smash Bros. The main one is unoriginality, because like I said, how many times can you run back to the well before it's dry? Like, you could make the argument about stuff like Grand Theft Auto and Call of Duty games, and you're 100% correct, but like... Also, I think Smash Bros... I think the main thing, other than originality about it, is its charm wears off. Like, once you play the game for 10 minutes, you already know what to expect. Like, the sheer amount of people who are going to get good with every character and explore the game to the fullest is so minuscule. Like, hell, if I picked up a brand new Smash Bros. Game and played it for like 3 rounds, I would already know what to expect. Hollow Knight is a good story. I have to believe you on that one because I've never played it and I wish to play it, but like I still feel like maybe Hollow Knight got swept under the radar more than Subnautica did. I can bring Smash Bros to the top of B, but like I said, I cannot bring myself to bring it any higher.
I wouldn't say it's B. I wouldn't say low, high key C at most.
Hollow Knight is at the very top of C. Yeah, I cannot bring myself to put Smash Bros. Any higher, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm breezing through this to try to see if there's anything else we should change. I think Beat Saber should be higher.
What is it right now?
It's one away from the lowest of A tier. I think it should be higher in A tier, honestly.
Okay, I can see.
Like, again, you can gripe about the game, but it almost never gets old. Beat Saber is one of the best games if you want to have fun and work out too. Beat Saber has been compared to tennis. Like, playing tennis competitively for a few games and playing like 6 Beat Saber songs gives you the same workout. And not many games can mix the workout and fun balance well, and I feel like Beat Saber deserves a lot more credit than it gets, so I'm gonna bump it to high key A, but not the top of A. B tier, yeah, Smash Bros. It's fine. This is Left 4 Dead. Yeah, is there anything else you think should be changed? Fortnite should be a eensy bit higher, because the game itself is fun, but not only has the community absolutely shredded the game, and not only is the community incredibly toxic, but
Move it above Among Us.
they aren't really smart when it comes to managing their seasons, and overall, once you play it for an hour, you're tired of the game. At least in my case. Apex Legends should be lower.
Lowest. But wait, above Warface.
The only other one I can say is I think Geometry Dash should be just a smidge higher. Like, Geometry Dash used to be the go-to mobile game for the longest time, and every single soundtrack in the game official soundtrack is pop. So I think it should be bumped up a little. Maybe not B tier, but I think it should be a little higher in C. I'll keep it below Hollow Knight. Is it better than Payday 2?
Yeah.
So, yeah, high key C. Alright, that's all I got to change. So if there's anything else you want changed, say it now. And this will be the final like call to chat if you want anything else changed. Anything that isn't Smash Bros changed, feel free to say it. We're open to anything reasonable, but if it's an absolutely outlandish request, then eh. But just if you have anything you want to change, say it. In the meantime, is there anything else you want changed?
No.
Do you think this is good?
I think it's fine.
Garfield Kart at the very top of S. I put Minecraft above Garfield Kart.
Garfield Kart is GOAT.
So is Minecraft.
Yes, but it's not Garfield Kart.
Garfield Kart ain't Minecraft.
Garfield Kart is the best.
Minecraft's the
Ask
best.
meme culture.
Who the fuck is that? Is that a YouTube? Is that like one of those learn your meme YouTube channels or something?
No.
Or are you talking about just culture in general?
The meme culture.
You say that as if there aren't a million Minecraft memes. My argument is Minecraft absolutely revolutionized gaming. Garfield Kart didn't.
Yeah, but Garfield Kart is funnier.
Oh, you underestimate Minecraft. I still think Minecraft is bait. To be fair, I willingly put Garfield Kart at the very top of S at the beginning, and it still is at the very top. I'm still tempted to move Subnautica higher, but I'm not gonna. That would just make the Hollow Knight point weaker. I don't know.
I think it's good and we should sign off.
Team Fortress 2 should probably be higher.
Move it high key. Because it did revolutionize it.
Move to help 1.
Oh.
You can move it to low-key B. Above Terraria. Alright, yeah, we're running out of time, so this is the final one. Well, thank you for joining us for that. That was definitely interesting. We might do a sequel to this at some point. It would have to be all different games, but we could do a sequel at some point. Until then, we're signing off. I am CurdyFire25.
I'm Logan Paul.
We'll see you later.